Welcome back to a new video, and today it's more of like a chill video. I'm just going to show you guys 3 ways to improve your close range sniping slash, not necessarily ways, but movements you can do, because one major thing people do, like I guess just one major thing people fail at when sniping is when they get close range, they kind of like freeze up, and especially against a good AR slash SMG player, they don't know what to do. So I'm going to teach you guys some movements that you can do. However, these are more so on the advanced side, so keep in mind that. So the first thing I kind of did steal from 𝓫, but here it goes. I found it's really helpful with snipers, because one of the main things I do hate about snipers is just the fact that after you shoot, you can't slide, and you can't slide. So doing this really helps you, it helps you a lot. So instead of putting yourself out there shooting and then going ahead and trying to slide away, because that's going to take you have like a 1.5 second cooldown after you shoot, what you want to do is you want to essentially just bunny hop. So jump and then jump like that, and during this entire jump phase you can literally scope in and scout out your opponent. So let's say you're in the midst of battle, right? So normally, let's say you hit a shot, right, and then you have to reload. Now of course you're gonna have to go ahead and reload your bolt back and then slide, right? Now after that slide, you're still you're not really in that much motion due to the fact that the people just saw you literally stop, because once you hit that shot, you're pretty much frozen. And then if you're gonna go ahead and slide, yeah, you slid, but you can't really do much else after that. Yeah, you can jump, but going ahead and just going to a slide and then double jump or bunny hop is really gonna help you, one, get a good view of the entire area without people being able to really hit you. And then on top of that, if you're good enough and you use, maybe at the very least, if you're using 4 fingers, you're gonna be able to go ahead and scout out the enemies. So slide and then double jump like that, and you can have your scope in the entire time, or you can just I guess quick scope it. But it's actually really useful if you slide and do this. It's really good for like peeking. So let's say I'm like right here, right, and I want to go out, and I want to, and let's say there's multiple people or whatever, especially if you have something like the Arctic, you like get a little run going. I can't get it going in this corner, but let's see. And then you just jump out of the thing, and then you are able to bunny hop out and scope in on them. And I think that's a really cool and helpful tip. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is really advanced, but it still does work really freaking well, and that is my drop shot blank scope, or drops. It doesn't even have to be a blank scope, but all you want to do is when you drop shot, you want to instantly hit the fire button. So even as a 2-finger player, I'm pretty sure I could do this as a 2-finger player. So look, I'm drop shotting and doing that at the same time. Now this is not meant to actually get the kill. Like, I probably could get the kill if I like flicked up hard enough, and I've done it sometimes, but this little maneuver here it's not for getting the kill. It's for when you're in a close range situation and you injure someone, and then you go ahead and finish them off with a drop shot, because all you need to do is hit their foot. Just do that and hit their foot. And pretty much with any sniper, if you already injured them once or hit them once, you're gonna finish off the kill. So let's say I hit them, right, I get a hit marker, god dang it, I'm in close range, I get a hit marker, they're really low, I'm just gonna go ahead, and I'm showing this in 2 fingers because of course I'm showing like at any skill level you can do this. You just hit the drop shot button and then jump in. And as you see right here, that's my drop shot button. That's all you have to do, and that works really well. Now of course, if you were using multiple fingers, maybe like 5 fingers, you can then do what I'm doing, essentially a drop shot blank scope, which that's way more advanced, but it does allow you to get a really nice kill off. Of course, it's not easy to do, and the amount of practice, like it takes a decent amount of practice to go ahead and do. So one way to get good at it is just to go ahead and do this several times and then get it. And what you want to do is do it and then use that to go up. Don't double tap that. And speaking of double tapping that gets us into our last tip right here. And so essentially, remember, this is all about like really close range fighting. And even though I was saying that you can use the very first tip I gave, the bunny hop, to go ahead and scout things out, it works really well in close range. So let's say you slide into a building and just bunny hop, and you're going to be able to get out of their crosshairs if they're pre-gaming you and stuff like that. But the very last one I think is really cool. Essentially, you just prone down, right? Or let's say you're prone, or you got into a prone location, and so you can get up very fast, you just double tap your whatchamacallit button. You double tap your slide button or your crouch button, and then you jump, and then you can rearrange yourself. So let's say here, double tap, and you can completely change your angle, which is really nice. And this one is really good for sniper 1v1s and just a whole bunch of stuff. Now this was just a quick video. Once again, I say this all the time, I don't want to drag it out, but those are 3 you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead, list them off the top again. Right, slide, scout things out. There you go, that's number 1. Number 2 is to go ahead and then drop shot, and this is just to finish someone off. So let's say you hit them, they're at what, you hit them for 80 or whatever, they only need 1 more shot to get dead. Instead of trying to aim on them while they're in close combat and they have the advantage on you because they have an SMG or whatever, simply just drop shot and then hit them. Yeah, just drop shot and hit them. Now I'm trying to show you with 2 fingers because you can literally do this with 2 fingers. Just drop shot and hit. Dang it, I'm still not used to using the ADS button, but drop shot and hit them like that. You're gonna be able to get the shot every time. So even if you're using something just like the ADS button, you're a 2-finger player, you can do that one. It's really easy. Now of course the one I showed, the bunny hop one, it's gonna take a bit more skill, and to be honest, if you're a 2-finger player, the bunny hop, it's not necessarily worth it. You're better off just going ahead and switching to 4-finger. Like at a certain level with 2-finger play, if you're putting that much energy in, you might as well just switch to 4-finger unless your hands physically cannot do it. In that case, I totally understand, and then by all means. But the next one, and of course I'm just once again going over everything I said, so you guys, I'm just reiterating it, is I'm stalling because I kind of forgot what the last one I was doing was, but no, I now remember it, and that is simple. God damn, I forgot. Last one was the drop shot and then getting out of the way. So let's say you caught off guard or whatever, right? You end up in a drop shot, you just double tap and you slide out the way, and then you get yourself and you hit the shot. Now of course this definitely takes lots of practice, so you guys know my go-to for always practicing and getting better, literally 𝓮𝓫 practicing its bots. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys some gameplay of me doing that. Okay guys, so remember, always choose this, like literally 𝓮𝓫 free for all. They added free for all back, you can actually choose 𝓮𝓫. Abuse the mess out of this. This is like literally creative in Fortnite, or a playground in Fortnite for getting your movement down, so abuse the mess out of this before they take it out. So let's go ahead and do it. Now there are definitely a lot of bots in this mode, but they will beam the mess out of you, so it doesn't even matter. Like don't even worry that they're bots, they will take you down, and they piss me off. Now there's definitely going to be people that are going to be winning. Your objective is not really to win, it's not. What you want to do in this game mode is you just want to improve the movement, because yeah, winning is nice and all, but if you're trying to win, you might go ahead, take out your operator skill, or use your I was about to say alt, use your whatever these things are, the UAV or something like that. Don't use any of those whatsoever. You don't want to use any of those simply because you're trying to practice your aim and your movement with your aim. And if you're using that, that's just going to be like cheating your time. That's going to be cheating yourself, because you want to spend as much time as you can practicing with these techniques. So as you guys can see, I can circle someone bunny hopping with the sniper, and if I'm able to circle someone bunny hopping with the sniper, I can get a better position on them. Now, I'm missing right now because the bots just have amazing maneuver. See, literally, just drop shot after. You can finish people off with drop shots so well. And see what, I just got beat by a bot, but that's essentially it. And I'm just gonna finish off the video. Oh yeah, one last movement I forgot to show you guys in here is the drop shot, and then see, that works so well. Drop shot. Okay guys, so the audio right here is completely shot, so I don't want to bore you guys with that terrible sounding audio, so I'm just pretty much saying that's how you go ahead and do, I guess, the drop shot then rearrange. I don't know what to call it around the world, but hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Tigon out.